Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So finally, I'm doing another video, and in this video, we will be focused on doing something different. So in the previous videos, we were all trading Bitcoin, uh, mainly Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum, and mainly crypto. So for the time being, I've decided to shift a little bit from crypto, at least for a while. And today we will be finally going back into one of my favorite markets, which is obviously the Indian stock market. So currently, as you can see right here, it is 9:12. Yeah, I don't know if it's that way with them, but yeah. So within 3 minutes, the market will be opening. So quickly, I'll just explain to you what an agenda is. So I have started a new account in this, on my broker. So basically, I'm starting this account with just 50,000. I mean, not a new account. I already had this for a long time, but I'm saying like I'm starting the balance. Technically, I started this challenge yesterday, but I did not record a video. But anyways, yeah, I have started this account with a total of rupees 50,000. And our goal is by the end of August, that is like within 1.5 months, we will be trying to turn this 50,000 account into a total value of 1 lakh, which means we have decent time, I believe, but we'll be focusing on only very good trades and really trying to protect the capital as much as we can and trying to take it slow and not gonna rush there. If we don't see any good opportunities, I won't be taking. But hopefully, I think we can get there. So mainly we'll be trading only options, mostly options. At least that's what I'm planning until now. So and mostly I'll be doing it on the Nifty 50 index. If Sensex gives me any good moves, then that as well I'll see. So as you can see, I started this account with 50,000, and these are the two trades that I did take yesterday. Just let me show that. Right. Yeah. All right. So yesterday's two trades basically gave us a total of 10,000 profit is what we have closed so far. So man, I think the lighting is so bad. Yeah. So two trades I did take, each around 5,000 target, but that was a little lower because I saw a good movement, so I took it. And total, our balance right now is 60,000. So the goal is to turn this into 1 lakh, but it will take around at least more than a month. So as you can see on the screen right now, my Nifty charts are already open, and I'll just I'll be using my phone to open the option chain, as you can see here. So I'll be checking the chain out here and the charts on my laptop right here, which I'm recording. So let's see what happens. Currently, the market is trading at around 25,230. So this is okay. Market is already open, guys. Let's see. Okay, 215. I feel like there are more chances for us to go. Yeah, this definitely looks like if I'm going for a trade, I'll only go for mostly call, I would like to say, because from when I saw 15 minutes back in the pre-market, the market started at around 180 and it went all the way till around 250, and now it's falling back down. So we'll see if we can wait for the momentum. See, the issue is today, since it's an expiry day, the momentum will be very less, so I cannot try to focus on a lot of points. Okay, it is going back up, so I think I'll enter the trade right now with around at around 50 for 25,200 call. Let's wait for it. Okay, at 49 I'll place an order. Let's see if it falls. Right now it's trading at around 51 market price. If it comes down one more point down, then we'll be in the position. It's still at 51. The premium today might melt off very quickly because it's an expiry day, and it's very difficult to record these videos because when I'm in the, it's very difficult, you know. All right, we're already in the trade. Currently, it is obviously slightly, we are like minus 600 rupees down. Anyways, 49, I am going to place an order for 59 and keep it static there. So hopefully, when the next, if the green candle forms here strong enough, then you know that will take us back into profit. If not, if I feel like this green candle isn't forming too well, and if it is going to go cross the EMA and come break it down, then I will not take that trade. I will exit from the trade. So currently, it's trading at around 51, running profits of around 200, 300 rupees, 450 rupees. And the green candle is forming right now. So this is where we entered. This is what our aim was. Hopefully, again, the premium may not move much today because it's an expiry day. So I cannot trade much today. So I think I'll be doing only this one single trade for the day. And by the time Nifty reaches back, if it reaches to around the 250 level with a very good momentum, then I hope our target will be hit on the call option that I've taken here. And the call option, as I did tell you, is for alright, so our first trade is complete already. We have gained a total of 4,500 rupees, and I've exited as very quickly as possible, which is near about a target. So I think there is an opportunity for one more trade. So I will be ready with my next setting and for my next entry. Let's see. I'll just wait for a slight pullback from this candle. Let's see. This time I will not go for 25,200. Rather, I would like to try something else. I think I didn't set the exact quantity I wanted. I went a little bit shorter, but that's alright. Anyways, this premium, let it come back a little more down. At least one small red candle I am hoping, so that I can get a proper entry. And probably we could go for a 250, 25, 50, right, 33, this one. So around 33, 32. I think we can go to 42. Alright. Yeah, the red candle is forming, guys. And so I'll enter 25 250 with the quantity of 1050 at around 30. Not 30, it's definitely coming down. I think I can catch 29. So I'm placing an order for 29. Hopefully it comes and hits our order. Yeah, the order is already hit. We are already in the trade right now. And this, let's see. So we are already in the trade. Currently, we're waiting for the green candle to form. So this trade is in the loss right now, but that's all right. Overall, we have some overall profits running. So I have entered the trade at the price of 29 rupees 29 for premium 29 rupees for 25 250. Okay, I think it's breaking past the EMA. I think, oh shit, I think I'll have to cut this trade. I am cutting this trade, guys, because it is breaking past the EMA. Okay, so unfortunately the loss we did create in the first is blown, so now we are minus 800 rupees. So this is the thing with option trading, we have to be very quick, and when I'm recording it's a little difficult as well. Alright, so I'll just focus on the video and I'll wait for my next entry. okay, the direction in the market has stopped and it is going in a wrong direction than what we entered, which is bad. Anyways, I am holding a trade right now. So we are waiting for a red candle, a good red candle to form because I am in a holding position for a put trade right now. So it has to form in our favor. Okay, I think I exited this trade. 58, we are 10 points off. Okay, shit. Okay, so I did enter a trade for a put option. Okay, unless and until the market moves out of any of this range, I don't think it's safe to trade now. Especially since the expiry day, I don't think we'll get an opportunity. And unfortunately, because I did enter a put option for put trade, and then it did go against me at this pullback right here. So we are down 13,000 right now. See this. Actually, again, this 4,500 in the initial trade. I think this is a mistake that I've been making in the last 2-3 days as well. Even after hitting my profit, I like almost near a profit just by 500 rupees less. I thought it's not good enough, and I came back. And I really regret it right now because what I did is absolutely wrong. It's all right though. I'll try to be patient now and see for my next try. Clearly, the momentum with which the premiums move, it's not too good right now. So I think I'll take a look at Sensex if that will. No, Sensex is also not doing too great, guys. So right now I'm not seeing any momentum. So for the time being, I think I'm gonna cut the video here, and in case I see any other opportunity, I might enter the trade if there is any movement. Otherwise, I feel like just because I made a loss right now, so we are like our capital is at. So I started yesterday with 50,000. It went up to 60,000 today. After yesterday's trade, and now even though this is the day one of my video, so we are down and we are back at 46,000 right now. So it's all right. That's all right. Two options. Anyways, I can see clearly, as you can see in the market, yeah, the red candle formation is pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's going to give me an entry though, because put premium isn't going at the same rate as the fall that we are seeing in Nifty here, which is why it's, I cannot really enter a trade here because put premium is degrading since it is the expiry day today. So it's not too good. And I entered on a lot of quantities too on the put trade, so that went very bad. Okay, let's see if the market sustains a fall, then we might get some good movement on the pull on the put options. But otherwise, there is absolutely no point in entering a trade. This market right here it's trading in this range, so it's not one of those markets that I like, but I am doing a video. Might has been let's see if it breaks out from this region and if we get any good movement. Well, because if it breaks out of this triangle, there might be a little bit, we might be able to catch a breakout trade or a breakdown trade after this congestion zone. So we just wait for that. Hopefully, maybe a put option we could get because there was. Again, unless and until it goes past this level, we can't even call it a breakdown price because the premium isn't moving at the rate we want it to move. So okay, premium is slightly catching up. I think with the lesser quantity, I might consider entering. Place an order for the 25 to 100 foot. Okay, premium is getting there, guys. Let's see. Let's wait for that resistance to go. So maybe if the green can form, then again, I don't think it's very easy to break that level. Place an order. Let's see. Somewhere over here. Currently, it is trading above the pre. I place an order for 33, but it's at 35. So unless and until it comes down to 33, I cannot enter the trade. The green candle does form here. Maybe we might get, but yeah, it's still at 35, and I don't think I'm getting an opportunity. Okay, it's getting to 33. Okay, it's at 33. We have entered the trade. I hope it doesn't melt up now. At least sustains for a while. 34. We can't be too long in the trade too because that's how expiry days work. even though there is a very good fall, if it was some other day, maybe the premium movement would have been like very appreciable. But here, it's not. Anyways, I will try to at least minimize our net loss today somehow. I'll keep an order. 33, I'll try to see if it's 43, then we'll get out. So 10 points somehow we'll capture. But if it's going to go in the opposite direction, then I will cut the trade very fast. Because I don't want any more loss today. Yeah, that candle is bad. I'm cutting it. I am cutting it. No, wait. Premium is trying to push, guys, even with the green candle. Let's hope one more chance we'll give to the market. If it just comes down past this level, then we'll have a very good movement. At least for like 2-3 minute stops. That is bad. Come on, buddy. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yes. The red candle. If it beautifully forms one small, yes, we'll hit a target very soon. Very soon. Come on, the premium just has to move. Alright. The one I bought for 33 is currently at around 36.9 something. It's not able to reach that 43 level mark. 43 is where I've placed the sell order for. Let's come back to 36. $38. Okay, so we have closed that trade with a profit of 3,000 rupees. So at least we've regained some of the losses. Account is back near about 50,000 right now. Let's see. We'll see if there is one more entry in this fall right here. Put options are gaining its premium. So I think 150, 22, 125, 150. I'll try to enter that with around a risky position. I don't know for how long this fall might come, but at 22, I will try to go for an entry. It is around 22 right now. It does feel risky. Maybe at 20. Okay, that is a lot of buying pressure. That doesn't look good, right? I place an order for 20, but it's trading at 23, so I'm not entering. Man, I think I clearly lost that good opportunity. Yeah, because I'm trading at 20, and the premium is dancing around at 22. But to be very honest, I did not have the guts to enter at 20 because I did not really trust. So it's a 22, 25, 150 put option. So 150 is like somewhere over here. In order to hit that target, that's a long way. We are hoping a lot, asking a lot from the market. So right now it is at 21. Premium is sustaining a little bit, so I'm hoping to hold it. Let's see though. I think we'll only keep a target of 5 points maybe. But yeah, we haven't entered the trade yet, guys. We're still trading at 22, 23 right now. Maybe this slight green candle might be able to come on, give me a 20. Just hit brush past 20. A little bit of 20, that's all I need. Or I might have to change my order to 21. But then it's going to be risky. Okay, it's coming around 20. 20. 20. 20. It went fast. It's coming around 20. Hopefully, if it's going to sustain the fall in the market, then yeah, we have entered the trade and the next red candle hopefully will come anytime soon. 20. 20.29. Please, red candle has formed now. The strong red candle forms then green candles, which is bad because put option will melt in that case. Again, that's not good. I hope it does not go too far because it's trading at around 20 right now. So put premium is trying to sustain, so which means there is some selling pressure in the market. I think if I just hold and wait, the next red candle might form anytime soon, and I might be able to get. But it just has to, it has to convert back to a red candle and come for the call. It's just not allowing it to go, is it? This level is kind of becoming under the condition zone. That's not playing in our favor. Green candle is terrible. I mean, I understand he's going back here to fetch some more liquidity and then come back down, but that part is like a crucial and scary zone. And on top of that, premiums are also starting to melt after the That's why the expiry days are very difficult to trade. Regardless, let's just see. See, now even if the market does fall in my favor, but if it is still, if it's going to take time, then the premium, I'm confident it's going to eat away most of the premium, and premium will keep melting, and premium won't give us much of a move because expiry is becoming very easy. Like we are getting very closer to the expiry time. Anyway, let's do hope. Let's see how it goes. So currently it's ended at 20. I've placed an order for 30. So if it gets around 30, then I'll be exiting the trade then. So this is the short right here. At this point, okay, I get it. This zone clearly from here, this is where market has reversed the previous time as well. So if it comes below the zone and breaks down the wick of the lowest wick of the previous two candles, like right here, these two, then maybe we might be able to see something that plays out in our favor. Otherwise, it's going to be really good. That's fall, then the next level could be like 170, and then another level could be 128. Let's see. Market is falling the way we want, but premium is sent. Premium is sent. Oh no, that's bad. That green candle is very bad. I think I might have to exit the premium at a small loss because the green candle is bad. I haven't exited yet. It's only 1,400 something down. now there is a push with the premium, but so that was clearly a liquidity squeeze. Just hope that this red candle can engulf the previous green candle, only then we can have any sustained move in our direction. Otherwise, it is useless. Yeah, it has to engulf it. Okay, it did not close below it, so that is not very promising. At least this candle maintains. Hopefully, it has to come at least till here for a good move. Otherwise, it's useless. Our premium is still around 20, which is why I haven't taken it out yet. Let's see if this falls up until here, then we might get some movement downwards. Oh yeah, it has to move. It's already 9:44 in the morning. I don't think I want to trade past 10 because then premiums will be very bad. Again a green candle. It's like a sideways market is forming, and in sideways market the premium will melt up. So it's not going to be useful if I hold the trade in for any longer like this. I don't think so. If it doesn't give me a fall in the next 1 or 2 minutes, then I might as well just exit the trade and protect the remaining capital that I have left. Because we are back at around where we started yesterday. It's just 50,000. Whatever profit I made yesterday is gone today. But anyway, since I'm documenting it, I will be publicly stating that. But that's alright, at least we are back where we started. So, still at around 20, guys. I need to. Still at around 20. Waiting for the fall, waiting for it to break down this zone right here, this support zone right here. The support zone is very dangerous. If any one candle doesn't close below this level, then it's just going to change the course direction of the market from here back upwards. Like it might be a reversal. And then I don't want to trade because really we'll only be losing money today if we trade. So yeah, let's see. Premium is really fighting hard today, but it's not going to give us anything unless and until the market forms, which has to. A very good candle has to form here, a red candle that not like this, which just touches the zone and goes back. We need a proper closing of the candle below this level. Otherwise, we are not gonna be able to make it. We are waiting for too long and there is no movement. Again, a green candle. You have to be kidding me. This is not what we want. We want it to maybe do some action like this, and then maybe even if it's going that much, that is fine as long as it goes up to this level. But eventually, then it has to find a way, maybe like that, and then a fall like this. That's how the market is. It will fall if it does fall, and you know, even if it goes like that, it's fine. But it has to be a fall. If it's not a fall, then there is no point. Because premium is melting off, and I cannot hold the premium any longer. It's already like in a minus 1,500 something around. It's going right now. Now minus 600 something. So yeah, it is fine. It is above the range, but I can't even close because I do not know, right? If what if it just reverse and comes down, and I might lose on the opportunity that I already did enter. Which is why I am trying. Right now it's plus 400 rupees, but we do not know. We do not know. Come on, buddy. You have to close beneath this level. I mean, clearly in the morning pre-market, it didn't look like it did try to close. So that's why I was hoping, because you see in the volume chart, like this, the candle right here was like much in our favor, but this was in the pre-market zone. And yeah, it then came all the way to here, but when it opened back from here. So that all that backwards movement it did, it's trying to just bring it down back. Alright, so the market it went again in that level that I drew, and it came till here. So far we are right, but it has to come down to this level, and hopefully looking like that. But thing is, premium hasn't moved much yet. Premium is at around 1,000 rupees profit, but we really need a quick movement for the premium to give us any profits. It's still ranging at around 21. So just 1 point movement. In our direction, yeah, but it's still only 1 point movement, and this is still not broken yet. It's still a support zone. So I have two options. One is either take like 1,000 rupees profit right now and cut the trade, or maybe like, okay, now it's back at 1,500 loss, maybe cut the trade there. I think I'll just go, instead of 30, I'll place an order for 25. Because clearly does not look like it's gonna come there though. But because the premium will not move much now. The more and more it delays, it's more and more gonna be bad for us. And the green candle formation is the worst at that zone. Just take a look at the option chain. Wait a minute, this is at 2,000. A green candle right now? Oh man, premiums are melting now. This is bad. This is very bad. I think I have to close it around 13,000 loss again now. Whatever 3,000 we made is going to go away. If that is going to above, then I'm supposed to. Yeah, that is taking support from there, and I do not like that movement. And arrow open too high. I think it's a sign for me to close. Yeah, I will not make anything, but I'm closing it. It's alright. So today is clearly we messed up. We messed up big time. So it's at a loss of 14,000. So that means account is at around 45,000. So started it yesterday at 50,000 and I made a profit of around 10,000 on it. But that 10,000 has been eaten up, so I'll just show you that once again. So this is the trade right here in July. As you can see, only one trade we had so far, and that was at 10,000 rupees profit a total. Two trades, and both the trades were from yesterday. I entered in two different zones. Each 5,000 we made, and now 10,000 we made total money, but it's down. And so today, after today's result comes, report comes. I'm sorry. So obviously, that 10,000 profit we had will be eaten up, and on top of that, we'll be also losing an extra 4,700 ish something. This is fine. At least we are still around 50,000. So I'll just start again tomorrow, and I am not gonna trade now because it's not playing. Market is not playing in my favor right now, and the premium definitely will not help me at all because it's an expiry day, and premium never plays out in your favor on an expiry day. Therefore, I'm gonna quit this trade for the day. So before I end the day, so there is let's just discuss a little bit about what to do next. So tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow will be a fresh day. So we'll have fresh new premiums, and that'll be all new. Much more costlier than this, so we won't be able to go on a lot more lot size and everything. I'll first note down the mistakes that I did analyze today. Mistake number one was the fact that on an expiry day, at least takeaway number one is that on an expiry day, if you hit your target on your very first trade, get out, because it's an expiry day. It does not. The premium melts away very quick, and I have learned this a lot of times, but again and again I keep messing up in this market right here, but it's alright. So basically the first takeaway is to keep in mind, at least for next week, when the next week expiry date comes, either we will not be taking a trade, or if you're taking a trade, we will try it within the first 1 hour, but just one trade. And if it goes to a profit, that's it, we'll end it right there. But if it goes in a loss in the very first trade on expiry day, then we do not try again, because on expiry day, as you can see, I did a total of 3 trials right now today, 3 or 4 trials, and that is stupid. On normal day fine, but today is an extremely stupid, and my psychology was messed up, and I have no shame in admitting that. But it's alright. We are not in a very broke phase right now, because see, why I started the account with 50,000 is because I feel like 50,000 lets you take enough risk to have some to actually play a little more safer. 50,000 actually does help. But so we'll restart the game tomorrow. So again, even though it's day 3 technically tomorrow, I don't think we will. We call it day 3, but balance of the account will be near about 50,000 right now. Still, it's 46,000 something, which is fine. Loss wise is not that bad, but we will not. Main thing is, we'll not try to overtrade, and not gonna mess up this entire psychology tomorrow, because that might screw it up in order to trying to gain the losses that I didn't make today. If I try to revenge trade tomorrow, then I might just not keep any reasonable expectations of the market. Therefore, what the plan for tomorrow is, We'll start again at 9:15 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be completely ready. So tomorrow obviously is the last day of the week, Friday. So we'll be ready at 9:15. And even if there are chances, the thing is like yesterday's since after I got 5,000 profit, which was my profit for the day, target for the day. Then I saw an opportunity that I could take it up to 10,000, and I went for it. And since it did win, that's why today I again had that feel of speeding up process, and I got 5,000 in the profit. Initially 4,500 I got, and I just made the mistake of going back right into some of the stupid mistakes I have made in the past as well. And I know putting this publicly out there is gonna add some stress, but otherwise I'll never learn from my mistake. Right. So first takeaway again, will not on expiry day, will not try more than one trade. If you get the profit or near about the profit in the first trade, you enter immediately. Because movement, you will not get any other movement in the premium. See, even right now, even though the market is falling right now and coming back to this range and trading in the zone, premium is barely moving. In fact, even put premium is like still just wearing off, which is very bad, because now see it's like at 17, it's going back at around 18, so that is very bad, right? It's not going to help us in any way. Which is why I'm saying this rule for expiry day. Anyway, tomorrow is not an expiry day, so things will be looking in our favor. But we will be very short and quick in the trade. So in the very first 10 minutes of this position that I did open today, 10 minutes of the video, in the very first or second minute itself, I think we actually did get the profit that we wanted for the day. But maybe it could be some overconfidence or psychology, thinking, you are very good. Maybe that does sort of happen to you, right? When you start winning, you feel like, okay, maybe I can just win the next one as well, like immediately, which is stupid. So let's not lose control over our head. I'm talking to myself, I know. This is a documentary. This is what we're going to be doing. Tomorrow, 9:15 a.m., I'll start trading. From 9:15 up until 11 is the max I will be ready to sit. Right now it's 10. But tomorrow is the day where up until 11 good opportunities might be there. So until then we will search for opportunities. If we see any good movement, if first I look at the premium, take a look at the option chain, and if I see that as per the Nifty movement, if the premiums are also moving, then it's an indication for me to get another signal right now, because that means we are getting the necessary volatility that we do want. And then we will capture a very good position on the chart. Today also we captured a very good position. Like as I told right here, see, when it was going in this zone right here, I did say that it is consisting up into a triangular shape right here. And when that happens, usually when it comes up to the tip of the triangle, what happens is either we can expect a breakdown or a breakout. So that we cannot say which one. I mean, that maybe if you follow the news and everything, we might be able to give a little bit more valid explanation for what we can expect from the market, but I'm not doing that, right? Because we don't have, as a trader, I do not believe we need to do that. We just need to know. We can do that. I'm not saying you don't have to, but at least I am not doing it. I just need to make sure which direction the market is gonna go next, like after this zone. If it's a breakout, then I'll prepare myself for a breakout trade, or if it's a breakdown, I'll prepare myself for a breakdown trade. So as I expected, it gave me either of those, and mostly I said it will be a breakdown because of the market falling from the start, this with a huge volume, it had a selling pressure right from here. So I did think that there were more chances. As per that analysis, I did feel like the market is leaning more towards the selling pressure. That is why I expected this breakout right here, and it did come, a breakdown right here, and it did come. But what happened is, obviously market has been congested in this zone right here now for a while. This zone right here. So see, it's like trading between this zone and this zone, right? Between both the zone, and Now, maybe like because market bids us in a lot, maybe if it breaks past this level, then it can go up to play around in this range again. But most likely, I again feel like what could be happening based on looking at what happened yesterday. It is more likely that let's just say it's 1 day in 1 minute intervals. So most likely, what would happen is this fall itself that I'm anticipating in the market might happen. But anyway, I wouldn't be there to trade it right for that today. But yeah, even if because today I will not get the premium over that I want, even if the market falls past this level. But let's say if it is on a fine day, probably mostly on Mondays and Tuesdays and all, at least from what I remember when I used to trade that time. I haven't traded in the market for a while now. But as per my analysis on those days, I have noticed that we can observe a decent movement where what happens is yeah like even for this much movement, right, this breakdown that we got here, we can easily get like 10 points in the premium is guaranteed, but for this much fall, even up to 20 points in premium with that kind of intensity, easily we can catch. So which means like for the given quantity size, right quantity size, anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 rupees we can make, which is around 10% of the capital if you start to consider around 50,000 is possible. So anyway, tomorrow's target. So right now, as I said, the account is at 45,399, 400 basically. So I think let's consider it as 45,000. So tomorrow's target is somehow to just touch 50,000, and if we touch 50,000, just shut up and we'll get out of the trade. Even if there's an opportunity for any other movement, I think we should just not be too greedy. Otherwise, this trade otherwise is going to be very difficult, because we are risking much more, because we are trying not to just take the more easy trades. We are trying to actually turn this account from 50,000 into 1 lakh, which is 100% return rate on the capital, which, as you would be knowing, like 100%, like if I keep 50,000 in the bank, and if I put in an FD, maybe what I would get is like 7% max, right? 7% tops, and which means what, like around 3,500 rupees or so, 150,000. That will be the gain that I'll get on after an entire year. So if we are able to get the same thing, like around 7% or maybe even 10%, if I said like that, in even a month, that'll be very crazy. But if we're getting that in a day, that is even more crazy, right? So which is why even though I've set a date, which is like I want to turn this account from 50,000 to 1 lakh. I want to turn it at around right now July 17 by in a month there are only, like, if there are no other public holidays or national holidays or something, then the market will be open still only for like around 22 days, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So even if it's only 22 days, we're not even getting a full 30 days. So that is why I'm saying in the 22 days, like if I go right in every single day, and if you get 5,000 only, then we can get like it just gets a little difficult. So in order to this, I'm keeping a deadline as August 31st. So by August 31st, we should have hopefully flipped our account from 50,000 to 1 lakh. But it's not a hard and fast rule. What I mean to say is, even if it doesn't reach by that time, I do not want to try to be too quick, because we might lose the capital even more. So right now itself, like I'm kind of my mind is a little bit screwed, because we just started off the challenge and already we were looking at a positive like 10,000 rupees, right? They're at around 60,000, but now we are back at 45,000. So it's almost like day zero now. So it's fine. I admitted that I messed up today, and I take accountability for that. But tomorrow, let's just maybe not try to be too, maybe I'll just keep it smaller, because now when you face a loss, what I've noticed is much better to try to. It's not just in trading, but even in life. When you face a loss, then rather than trying to get a similar win and put that pressure on you, it's much better to maybe just jump right. Try again the next day, but try to aim for a very small win on that day. So if you get a very small win, then you are good. Because a small win would maybe help you get back on your feet again. So by small win, I mean maybe instead of 5,000, for the sake of a psychology, and let's just say, by the way, I have some news. The market is falling exactly the way I predicted it to. The premium, however, though, from 20, it went up to 27 right now. It is trading at 27. Still, if I was holding this trade, yeah, we would be up around 5,000 rupees. But see, so that's the thing. In crypto market, when your analysis is right, you end up making the exact money that for what you analyze. Because yeah, I'm not doing options there, right? So which is really cool, and it might take how much longer it takes, but even if it's after a day or two, eventually when it does come near about your target, you make the money. But obviously in options it doesn't work that way, because you're trading the option contracts and the premiums have some value, and the premium value fluctuation will depend upon a lot of other factors. It's not just the intricate value, it has a time component. Then if you're someone who follows the option greeds, then you'll try be able to find much more reasons, and it's just it's a tricky market. But this is even though it's a tricky zone, you can make money very quickly if you are a scalper in option trading. At least in my experience, if you're a scalper, if you enter the market and exit very quickly by taking your profit home, then you will be good to go. So we'll come again tomorrow now and try and hopefully make it, and we'll keep a small win for tomorrow. Let's just say even a 2,000 rupees target. See, I know maybe that may not get us to our goal much faster, but that's fine. Well, actually, let's even do a calculation, right? If we are able to make 2,000 rupees in a day, let's say 2,500 rupees, then in order to reach 1 lakh, to grow our account to 1 lakh, I think, yeah, we just need to make another 55,000 right now, ish. And if I make even, let's say 2,000 rupees in a day, that'll take us 27, 28 days. That's like a month. But those many working days are all successful trades. So that is the tricky part of it. But we'll see. Still, it is an attainable goal in around 1.5 months, right? In 1 month, basically, the number of trading days. So we will be counting this challenge not as the exact date as it goes, like it's July 17, it does not mean in August 17 or anything. Rather, we'll take it as number of videos I'll be making here. So this is basically, let's call it as the day 1 trade. Next, we'll have a day 2 trade, a video. And maybe the day 3 trade could be after 3 days. Obviously it can be only after 3 days on the next working day, or maybe I think I'll be busy the coming few weeks, so I may not even be able to record a video. I'm not sure. So maybe day 3 trade could be after 2-3 weeks. So our actual deadline might be pushed from August to even September, but that doesn't matter. Totally within 30 days we'll try to reach our target. So let's see how it goes. The initial days are obviously the hardest, because when your capital is tight, it's very difficult to make money, and when we have rough days like this, it's just very difficult. Like even right now, I'm trying to somehow make sense out of this, but we'll see. But at least one thing I am confident in, the reason why I still keep putting efforts over here is because I don't know if you see this or not. If you look at the screen, do you see exactly? I said from here the market may go slightly up over here and then pull down, and see the same thing has happened, up and down, up and down. And then if I said if it does fall, it'll fall all the way till here, all the way till here, and then a slight pullback will come. And a slight pullback will come, that came, and then again it will fall all the way till here and slight pullback will come. Again it came almost till there and a slight pullback has come. So the market is going exactly like very, very similar. Like, if I just take this and put it right there. Okay, I destroyed the structure. But you get the point, right? Market is going very similar to the way I predicted it to move, which is actually a good thing. That is what gives me confidence. Now I feel like after a year, a little more than that, I feel like I have gained enough experience to be able to at least predict the direction of the market to a very good extent. So now if I can just get that option in the option trading, if I can just get the entry and exit also right, and the timing right, timing is very important, and get a grip over my psychology a little more, then I am very confident that we will complete this challenge successfully whenever it may be. So right now the market exactly falling as I predicted. Well, regardless of that, once again guys, thank you all for watching this video. I'm cutting this video right when it came to the zone that I wanted it to go. And once again a reminder to take small steps. We need small wins which will compound to result in a bigger win someday. So one step at a time. And I do not care if this might be cliche or cringe. I do not care right now, because this is really for self-documentation purpose, and I am very sure that I will be grateful for uploading this right now in the future when I look back at it. So again, right now it's 10:15 AM, around 1 hour I think I've recorded. We had a wonderful day in terms of the analysis, perfect analysis, but psychology went wrong on how I landed the trades, over traded a little bit than I should have on our expiry day and messed up. But that's alright. I explained all the learnings, we did some self-analysis, self-introspection, and we're going to bring all these learnings and come back with a fresh mind tomorrow and conquer this market once again. Until then, see ya.